Alright, what is up, everyone? Today we got another discussion. Today I'm with my boy Atrix. You can
What's
introduce
poppin'?
yourself. Yeah.
What's poppin'?
So today, this video's, I guess, kind of late, but we're gonna be doing a discussion about the latest Pokemon news, other than like the uh, the Dragonite and Zubat thing. But that's little stuff right there.
That's something for another day.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, pretty much that's what we're gonna be talking about, and I guess we'll start off with the wishy washy.
Newest little fish, wishy-washy.
All right, so this thing was kind of confusing to like a lot of people, but it doesn't evolve into the new form. It's just like its ability, which is weird. It's gonna be weird how that works.
Yeah, honestly, I don't understand what the ability schooling and how that actually works.
Yeah, it's like cause I mean you see it's just like this little fish. It's obviously like a pretty weak Pokemon, and then it turns into this. Does that so like is it gonna be like LC or like OU? But like what if it does something have to happen for it to turn into this form?
I think I think something in battle has to happen, whether that be like it hits a certain HP or like it falls below a certain amount. I'm not really sure, but the theory that I've been going by is it says when it hits a certain level, right? The trailer does.
Yeah,
So what if that means if it just levels up in battle, like in game kind of deal? I can see this thing not being usable at all in competitive if that's the case.
that's interesting. That could actually yeah, be that could actually like be a possibility.
I'm hoping that it's not because this school form Wishiwashi looks like a badass. I want to use this
Yeah,
thing.
it's cool as hell. He looks strong, dude. I like how his eyes are like two like fish.
Two smaller little fishies. Yeah.
Dude, it's beast. I like it. I like it. So the next Pokemon we got here is the Piu Kumuku.
I love this thing so much. I don't
Yeah.
care if it's not viable. I don't care if it sucks. Look at it.
He's cool. He's cool. So like at first I like was really like freaked out by all the new like Sun and Moon designs, like when they first started coming out with stuff, but like they're starting to grow on me, like these weird little things like Drampa and like this thing. I think I think they're so
Yeah.
cool, but um
Yeah.
I
I,
just
I
I just
really like this thing's design.
yeah, I'm really interested to see if this thing is gonna like evolve and what it's gonna evolve into.
I I can actually see it not evolving, but if it does, I wouldn't be. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Um, Here's the cool thing though. When it comes to like a move set for this thing, one of the whatchamacallit, like the descriptions on the main website
Mhm.
says it like it uses its intestines as a fist, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This
You
thing
can.
is gonna get like the elemental punches and stuff. I can't wait to see that. That sounds hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's so cool. But the like I would be interested to see if this thing evolves, what it evolves into. But the thing is, if it does evolve, I have no clue what it would evolve into.
Yeah, I could see this thing being a very like niche thing,
Yeah.
in like competitive, like in the competitive scene, especially because of its ability, just like a better aftermath.
Uh huh.
Because if this thing's getting no code, you're taking like half, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
who
So
knows?
this thing could be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um. I hope Pokemon releases a Pokemon where like you literally just send it out on the field, and it just explodes and kills the other mon. So it's just an instant 5v5.
Wow.
I want that. I want that.
That's a bit too much.
Even though it would completely ruin the competitive scene, I want
I'd
that.
never touch that meta ever. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this little guy is cool. You see like his fist coming out like in the gameplay trailer. It looks
Yeah.
it looks awesome. And then you see like the rock dude using like razor shell or something weird.
Oh, the ancient power.
That was ancient power. It had
That's
shells on
ancient
it.
power. Yeah. Well, I know, right? Because like ancient fossils and stuff. The animation looks sick.
Dude, the detail, man,
I know, right?
is crisp.
No, I can't wait to play in game.
Ooh. Okay. So the next Pokemon, unless you have anything else to add about Pyukumuku.
Pyukamuku. Yeah, not really.
Pyukumuku. I'll learn how to
I
say that one day.
yeah. I
Um,
just love it. That's all I got to say, really.
yeah, but next we've got the even worse version of Whimsicott here,
Fuck this thing.
the Morello.
I,
this thing, this
I
thing.
can, I can already see what's gonna happen.
I
I
just
can
don't,
already,
I just
right?
don't see how you could like this thing. Like it's just like an ugly mushroom
Exactly.
with
Exactly.
like its typing is like there's a lot of pros and cons to its typing in terms of like competitive, but
Yeah, no, it's a quality typing, right? It resists a
yeah.
lot of things, but the one thing I hate is that in the trailer, right, it looks like it's using some kind of spore move, which
Mm,
it shakes a mushroom. It's got to be spore, right? It is a mushroom. It's got to be spore.
yeah.
I,
I just don't like this move like on Pokemon's part with like Amoonguss and like we have Whimsicott. Like I think they could have done something more creative.
if it evolves into something like cool looking, I'd be okay with it, right? But like otherwise, I can already see an evolution of this being like fairly good, but really annoying, seeing that its
Yeah.
abilities affect spore. So if I hit it, I'm going to fuck to sleep. And if it doesn't
You
happen,
got
it's
that
got spore,
guaranteed
so I'm
sleep.
going the fuck to sleep. It's like, come on, man, really?
Yeah. Um yeah, I
I,
don't know. It's just gonna again like some of like the designs for me with Sun and Moon have been like really like hit and miss. I've either like really liked them or like really not liked them and thought that
yeah.
they were kind of like weird. Um
I've got nothing against the design for this guy.
mhm.
Um, his Dex entry though, I really don't like. It says it like at night like picks itself up and moves to different locations, right?
Ooh.
That's literally Oddish.
Oh,
Oddish does that.
I don't know. I just feel like this is like with all of the like um kind of like out there new designs that they've been going for with, you know, Pokemon like Drampa.
Yeah.
Um I think this one's more kind of like mainstream, but like I don't think they did it in like a good way. I'm not a super big fan of the design.
Yeah, I could see some like youngsters in game using this or something. Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
see this
yeah,
being
yeah.
like some
In
huge
like the
monster.
forests.
I just see it being obnoxious, like
Yeah.
Whimsicott, like you said.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just think this Pokemon it doesn't really like add anything to like the competitive. It's just annoying to deal with.
yeah, it's just gonna be
And
obnoxious.
you're just so tempted to click the X when you see it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
But I don't know. It's kind of like God, man. Was that okay, so you see it like using Spore like with this mushroom thing.
Yeah,
It's just it looks annoying.
yeah.
It looks
The
annoying.
one the one thing I really like from the Morello snippet thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
The background though. Oh my god. You're like in a forest and there's waterfalls. It's so detailed. Like everything about in-game is just gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait cuz like everyone kind of thought with X and Y that
It
that
was
was
so
kind of
beautiful,
as
right? And now
good. That was kind of as good as like the graphics we're gonna get.
yeah.
But I mean, even though
Like
it's taken like 4 years, like I'm really impressed with this.
yeah, same. Like it's on the same system as X and Y, and that's what boggles my mind because it's like you look at X and Y, and you look at this, and you're like, how could this possibly be from
Yeah,
the
this
same?
looks more like a console game.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks really good. I'm
It's
really
awesome.
happy. And I didn't even think that a 3DS could like run something like this, but
Same, yeah.
that's nice. That's nice. So, next up, we've got Team Skull.
These guys.
I really don't know how I feel about this yet.
Yeah, same. I don't know how to feel about these guys. Like
Mhm.
out,
Like
outside of their battle theme though is fucking crazy. Like I did
yeah.
not ever expect to hear something like that out of Pokemon.
Yes.
Like something as badass as
I like
that.
kind of like their vibe and like what they give off and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But
They
I
don't
just
they don't really feel like one of those teams. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take over the world or something
with
like that.
yeah, like these guys like this is actually more of like kind of
Like
like a
like a
serious,
gang.
more serious like gang. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I just really hope that like the story behind these guys is good. something like creative. I would really like that instead of just like, which is why I'm like excited for this team because they don't look like a team that would be like, Team Magma and Aqua or
Yeah.
whatever. They just like they just don't like Pokemon or just whatever. I just hope it's
Yeah. Well,
something cool, which I kind of expect. I kind of have high
yeah.
expectations
In
for this game.
when it shows Guzma or whatever his name.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. When it shows like Guzma or whatever he is,
Yeah.
like the big boss, right?
Yeah, yeah,
One,
yeah.
he looks like a badass. Two, he's seen talking with like the professor guy
Yeah.
and like saying like, hey, I got a bone to pick with you. So he's not like evil or like just like
Yeah.
genuinely evil. He's just like he knows people, right? He reminds me of Lysander from XY, right? How he's
Mhm.
just kind of like this trusted guy, and then he just goes nuts. So
Yeah.
I could see him doing something like that in games with the legendaries or something.
Yeah. So, like, I don't really, again, I don't really know, like, there's not too much to say as of right now,
Yeah, yeah,
but as of right now, I like where this is going, and I think Guzma's, like, a boss, man. He looks like that, like, your 40-year-old neighbor, for your, like, your friend's, like, dad, and he tries to be really cool. This guy, he's awesome with like his white hair, and
yeah,
like, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it.
yeah. I like Team Skull a lot.
Yeah, and yeah, again, it's kind of unexpected, and like Sun and Moon is just taking such a different route, with like this team that I never would have thought it would have been something like this.
Yeah, absolutely. I love what they're
And
doing.
I like the pose they do when like they come into battle,
Oh
like
yeah.
like
Oh,
they
and when
make the
they're
skull.
like in battle, right? You can see the trainer behind the Pokemon, right? They're just bouncing around like they're
Oh
hopping.
yeah, 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 yeah. Look
Something.
at
It
the
looks funny.
Papio
Yeah.
using water gun on the Zubat. Look at this guy back here. He is having a good old time.
Yeah.
Ah, I like this. I like this. I'm just the overall experience of this game is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I like
All right.
it.
You want to move on to the new Alola forms?
Yeah, and there's Plumeria, but no one cares about her.
Yeah, now she's gonna be like the like
The
side admin or whatever.
assistant or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mini boss,
Yeah, yeah,
really.
yeah. So, up next, we've got a more Alola Pokemon discovered.
Yeah,
So, alright. So this is something I'm like really excited for. Like the first one being Meowth. Okay, I always thought like Meowth, Persian were like cool Pokemon, but like they didn't have like that, like they were just kind of too basic.
yeah,
But they were like,
yeah.
I mean, they're normal type Pokemon. You
Can't really
really
bash normal
ask
type for being
for
basic,
much.
really. Yeah,
Yeah, you can't really blame a normal type for being basic, but I just thought it'd be so cool if this thing got like alternate typings and it was like kind of like an Eevee or something. So I got really hyped when I saw the Dark Meowth, and
yeah,
I think it looks cool. It's not even too much different than the other design. It's just
yeah. Exactly. It's
he's
just a
cool.
little lighter, a little whiskery instead of straight out. Yeah, I like it a
Yeah.
lot. I see this thing having a lot of personality in games. Like maybe
Mhm.
some Team Skull members could carry this thing. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Um, the one thing I can't wait to see is if Alolan Pokemon learn new moves, and I'm pretty sure they do, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
I
this
was
thing gets Technician.
I was just gonna talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, like that could be really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do with it, but I see it being awesome.
If this thing learns like a similar moveset to regular Meowth, I'll head over to Pokemon Showdown really quick. If this thing gets a similar moveset to Meowth, this thing could be actually like really solid. How do you spell? What am I doing? How do you spell Meowth?
MEOWTH.
Meo. There we go. Nice
Yeah.
Meowth. All
Like I
right.
can see, like doesn't Persian and Meowth get Fake Out? 'Cause that'd be
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. They get
Fake Out.
Technician Fake Out. And
That'd be pretty.
the big thing is the Dark is such a good typing right now. Just like
Offensively, absolutely.
offensively, yeah, because just so little resist dark right now, unless you're like Clefable. Um,
Yeah, Dark Fairy. That's about it, really.
Yeah, but just Persian and Meowth being normal types, their move pool is amazing. And this thing, if it does have the same or a similar move pool, knockoff, gunk shot, fake out, um, technician with I don't know, U-turn, aerial ace even, bite. It gets, I mean, it gets knockoff, but
Nice stab, technician boosted bite.
nice bite.
Yeah.
But I just think maybe even like if this thing could even be like a special attacker, technician hidden power.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Thing gets pedal dance, power gym. It gets nasty plot. Just I think if it has a decent moveset, this thing could actually be really solid.
Very well rounded, yeah. I don't see it moving up past like RU, right? But like I could see it
Yeah.
being a
But
very
I think it could be, like a really solid Pokemon in that tier.
yeah, in general.
So, I like it. I like it. I like its design, and I think Persian is gonna be really cool as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see
If they even add it though, maybe like because I mean like the background of these guys is like they were like bred by like rich people and stuff.
Yeah.
So they could have been like bred to like not evolve or something like that, because
Ooh.
we haven't seen a
like
a
a
Persian
pre-Evo.
yet.
Like a
Persian,
pre-Evo
yeah.
Alola form. Yeah.
A pre-evolution. This is the first like pre-evolution Alola form, so maybe maybe it's not even a pre-evolution Alola form. Um, I mean,
Yeah, I like the idea of that. Maybe it doesn't evolve. Like
Yeah.
that honestly could be cool.
yeah. Cause I think it would be kind of weird for like only Meowth to come out and not Persian.
Yeah. I'd love to see Persian as like a black cat or something.
Yeah,
Right? That'd be awesome.
yeah. So I actually hope this thing evolves, but still, um,
Yeah.
I think it's really cool as it is.
Yeah.
Like doing like the hair flick and like
Yeah.
it's just nice. So up next, the Marowak design.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
this thing, dude.
I love it. Yeah, I love it so much, and it just looks so clean. Like when I first saw its design, I was like, okay, well this thing's cool, but you look at it in battle, and this thing looks so amazing, man.
Yeah. Um, I love the design of this thing to begin with, right? You
Hmm.
know that you see that like black mark it's got on its forehead,
Yeah,
right? That's because it like strikes its head like a match with the bone to light both ends.
dude, really?
That sounds kick ass as hell.
That's. Oh, I just.
Yeah,
Yes, that sounds awesome. Like
yeah, this thing's a badass.
just. I feel like this thing. It looks so cool. Um, and like Marowak obviously isn't the best Pokemon. Just like regular Marowak,
Yeah,
but I mean, just this thing looks kind of slimmer, more offensive. Hopefully it's a little bit faster. That would be really good. And
it
Fire
does.
Ghost
Yeah.
is just like amazing offensive typing.
Oh, absolutely. It
Um,
does look a lot slimmer. You're right. It could possibly be faster. We don't know if Alola forms change stats around, but hopefully they do, because that would make sense and probably make
yeah,
this thing look
yeah.
really awesome. As for its abilities, right?
Mhm.
I can see this thing being a special attacker. I like
Really?
just because of Lightning Rod, right? If you take a
Yeah.
look at that animation for what it's like using in game, right?
Mhm.
That looks like a new move. It's a bone, right? But it's got like what looks like will-o-wisps around it, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hope maybe that could be like a new dual type fire ghost special attack, right? Who knows?
Mhm. Yeah, like just there's been a lot of like moves and stuff, new moves and stuff that they've shown that look like they could potentially be like dual type moves.
Yeah.
Like there was some other ones I can't remember them right now, but like you see like this ghost, like I mean moves like Will-O-Wisp and what you see Marowak using in the trailer.
Yeah.
Um, I mean
Actually,
maybe like only signature moves are dual type or
yeah.
something, but I think it's really cool. And it would be kind of cool if they did that. I don't know how that would work though. That would make things kind of complicated.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, though, I'm pretty sure this thing is gonna stay a physical attacker, because
Yeah,
like with its signature item or whatever it is, Thick Club,
the
right?
club. Yeah,
The move animation that I've been talking about is pretty much identical to like Bone Rush or one of those bone moves, right? Just with a
yeah,
different
but
like
it
thing
kind
around
of
it.
looks like, I mean, because he is a ghost type, it kind of looks like he's like, like he's summoning like the bone to go hit him. Like he's not.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just it's kind of complicated, but I could see this thing. I see this thing probably being a physical attacker.
yeah.
Um,
I really love the design of it. It looks so
yeah,
cool.
the design, like the color of the flame,
Hmm.
and just its body, and it looks amazing.
Yeah,
And more I guess on the ability, lightning rod is a solid. It's still like a really solid ability, even if this thing doesn't
yeah,
really benefit too much from the special attack bonus.
yeah. I like that it's still an electric immunity, even though it's not
Yeah,
ground type. I think that's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
really
I
nice
really
decision.
I really like how they implemented that.
Yeah,
You got your nice Mega Manectric counter, your nice Raichu counter right here.
yeah,
Looks cool, and I think it'll be faster, and I think it'll be a pretty cool mon, like RU something.
yeah. I
You
could see. I could definitely see this thing being like in the RU too.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
yeah.
just it looks so cool. Its design is just like amazing. I couldn't have asked for like anything better.
I know, right? Like everything about it just looks cool.
Yeah, but up next,
This thing.
let's
Okay, this
go.
thing.
We got ALOLAN Raichu. I love Raichu so much. Actually, before I get into that, I might no. Okay, I was gonna read the thing about Here, let's actually read the thing about Marowak on Cerebi. I'll read it really quick
Oh, okay.
of what it says. It says the Marowak in the Alola region take bones and light both ends on fire by rubbing them against their foreheads. As you said, that's so
Yeah,
awesome.
it's like a match. It's so fucking cool.
That's so awesome. Then they spin the bones around. Marowak's rarity and its fearsome appearance when it dances with its bone led the people of Alola to dub it a conjurer and regard it with fear. There are many grass-type Pokemon Marowak's natural enemies in the Alola region. This makes Alola a harsh environment for Cubone and Marowak. As a result, they live in close union with their partners. It's said that their great care for their partners allowed them to gain something like a sixth sense and resulted in their changed form. The Alolan Marowak proves skilled at an attack in which it waves its bone and releases a ball of flame. The fireballs are not that powerful, but they tirelessly. I'm
Tirelessly?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm at like a 6th grade reading level, please. I'm sorry. But they tirelessly pursue the foe. So maybe like you see
Will-O-Wisp
that,
can't miss, maybe? Ooh.
maybe, yeah. Maybe just like a kind of like a 40 base power special attack or something, like Nuzzle or something, but it always burns.
I could see something like Shockwave, where like it always hits,
Mhm.
because it like tirelessly chases it or something. That'd
Mhm.
be pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Marowak, ooh, you know what? If this thing can burn you 100%, right? That'd be amazing, because Marowak's defenses are good, dude. Like base 110.
Yeah. This thing,
Ooh.
yes. Looks, I just really like this Pokemon. But before I completely like buzz killed the hype for the Alolan Raichu, we'll go back to him. But I love Raichu so much. I love Raichu so much. I always thought like Pikachu, like I always didn't know why people liked it. Like, you guys know Raichu is my mascot, and I love this thing. And it got a new Alola form, and I think it looks awesome.
It's so cool.
Yeah,
It's surfing on its
it's
tail.
surfing on its tail.
It couldn't be cooler.
Its ears. It's like it's not even like surfing like in water. Like it's like it's levitating on its surfing tail.
It can surf on land
This thing's got
because
a
it wants to.
built-in magnet rise, man.
Yeah.
The thing is dope. But I love the design. I think the way it's like standing up is like kind of awkward, but like I like it.
Yeah.
Uh, it looks like a candy or something.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm gonna name mine. This thing's butterscotch, man.
butterscotch. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my boy butterscotch. And the typing, I thought this thing was gonna be like fairy or something, but electric psyching is not bad typing. Um,
It's interesting. It's interesting.
if
I
this,
don't see it. I don't see it fully using its psychic typing. Like it'll probably get psychic or something, but I don't really see it like
yeah,
utilizing that much.
I think the electric type is kind of more the bigger,
Yeah, absolutely.
but just kind of like the dual stab, with like I think it could be viable
Oh,
if
oh, I absolutely believe that this thing's gonna be OU. You want to know why?
why.
That ability Surge Surfer. Okay, you can't just sit here and tell me that they didn't reinvent Sand Rush. Double speed in electric terrain? Hello? That's crazy.
That's good. That's good. But the thing is, a lot of electric types lack power, and if this thing does not get a big boost in special attack, this thing won't
Honestly, I
be
don't think it would need to.
really, because like you think about like all the fat Pokemon like Landorus, Therian, like Ferrothorn, like they can eat up, like a psychic or I mean if this thing still
Absolutely.
gets nasty plot,
Okay, well that's game over, right? But
if this thing still gets nasty plot, yeah, that'll be really really good.
yeah. Well, okay. Here's what I see happening, right?
Mhm.
I see myself being able to Ramodest, barely any speed investment, and the rest in like I don't know HP or something, right? Because run this thing with Tapu Koko, right? Automatically sets electric terrain. It's
Mhm.
like the new T-Tar Excadrill.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
I think it's cool, and I definitely think it's like interesting. But the thing is, like, you look at its design and the psychic typing. uh, it's probably I think gonna get more bulky as opposed to more powerful,
Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that
which
happening.
is really good if this thing will still have the move Nasty Plot.
Oh, I hope so.
Because Raichu, right, as of now, unless like, I mean, Pokemon in PU are too weak, so you can still kind of set up on them, but it's not like tanky enough to be able to have an opportunity to set up a Nasty Plot. And I think if this thing gets bulkier and has like a decent special attack, I think at least base 100. Um, a little bit more would be like really really good, but like again, like you said with Tapu Koko, this thing could definitely do some work and be interesting.
I see this thing being a monster.
And the
Absolutely.
and the thing, the reason why I like the psychic typing is because instead of being just hard walled by Pokemon like Hippowdon, um, it's gonna have a hard stab move to hit the ground types with,
Yeah, absolutely.
without relying on like Hidden Power Ice. So you could probably run like Hidden Power Fire for Pokemon like Ferrothorn.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, if it still gets Grass Knot, then yeah, absolutely, it can handle most of the like more
yeah,
defensive
I mean this thing gets a
ground
good
types.
move. It's got Surf, Grass Knot,
Focus
um,
Blast.
Focus. Yeah, that's a great move.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got a great move set. It's got Focus Blast. Hmm. I think this thing could be good. I think it has potential, but I think it's gonna depend on the stat distribution. I
Absolutely.
just feel like it might be too weak without like some boosts.
I guess, yeah.
That's kind of the biggest fear of it. But he's so cool. I love him so much.
I know.
Look at him dancing on his surfboard.
He's on a surfboard.
He's awesome.
It's
No,
crazy.
he's not just on a surfboard. He's on his tail. That is a surfboard.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at
Right.
him destroying this Machamp.
True. That move looks like Psyshock. I don't know about that, but
You think that's
it's
Psyshock?
guaranteed to get psychic moves. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so cool. That does kind of look like Psyshock.
yeah,
It's so cool. You see the electric terrain, um, and he's faster than the Aerodactyl. I think it's dope.
yeah, same, absolutely.
I'll read the thing really quick. The Raichu and Alola have two types, electric and psychic, and they are able to wield psychic power. What's more What's more, they can gather their psychic power in their tails and then ride on them to float in the air. Even Pokemon researchers don't know why Raichu's form changed in the Okay, come on, that's kind of lazy of Pokemon. They just don't know why. They don't feel like coming up with a backstory. They just don't know why. The people of Alola seem unconcerned by the question. Yeah, alright. Looks like an M for. I'm sorry, I'm bad at reading. Sorry, guys. Their guess. Maybe it ate too many sweet and fluffy round pancakes. Raichu has electric sacs on its cheeks. My boy's got the electric sacs. Electric sacs of power. And rubbing his electric cheek sacs causes a sweet aroma to be released. This thing is amazing. The mechanism behind this is not clear, but it's thought to be connected to the psychic power that Alola Raichu possesses.
I don't know what that pancake thing is about, but otherwise, this Pokemon's fucking awesome. So
maybe he ate, a couple Stunfisk. Dude, we should get a Alola Stunfisk, and that thing becomes like hella badass. That should happen. That should happen. But you have anything else you want to talk about, just like in general or anything?
I can't wait for the Sun and Moon meta, because we got stuff like Oricorio, about to steal a Mega Scissors boost and kill it right back, right? We've got stuff like potential weather wars in Tapu Koko Raichu versus Tyranitar Excadrill. Who knows, right?
Well, can't you still have electric terrain and sandstorm?
Can you?
I think you can, because electric terrain isn't like a weather. It's just like...
Oh, you're right. They stack. Ooh, okay, that's too much power.
Yeah, okay, it's going to be really interesting. The only thing that I am really curious to see how they play out is like the Z attacks. Because if it's,
that too. Yeah, I forgot all about those.
If it's, like one of those things where, it takes up your item and like, it's like a one-hit KO or, like it's just a stupid powerful move.
That's what I think it's going to be. Just a big powerful
I just don't see how that would be like good for the metagame, because it's just like you just like get a free brainless kill.
I could see it being something like you either get a Mega Evolution or one of these Z moves, and regardless you get to hold an item. So
yeah.
Because honestly, I think they want to take like the focus away from Megas, because they're on literally every team. They're essentially unbalanced in a way, and I know Pokemon doesn't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
but
they don't give they don't care too much about the competitive metagame. I just hope it doesn't kind of all mess up with the Z attacks.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I could see like Z attacks either being like really powerful moves, like the 3 that we've been shown already, or 4, right? But I can also see some like super boosts happening, or like some kind of like status or like support type moves. Like a Fairy Z move would be like, oh, it's basically Healing Wish, but you don't die, or something like that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Poison being like a super toxic or something. Stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting.
I'm curious to see what they do with it, because it's a really cool looking mechanic.
Yeah, I think the mechanic is really cool. I'm really, really curious to see how it's gonna affect the competitive scene. But I think that's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed, definitely hit that like, and go check out my man Atrix.
Hey, your boy.
Check out that rap tag. That you will not regret it. Please.
RAICHU coming soon.
Yes.
What up?
What's good? No one watches the video to this point anyway. Okay, but get ready.
It's come.
Bye.